All right, I'm here now. Thanks so much for joining us. It is, of course, Lakers fast.
Hey Gerald,
Hey, what's going on, man?
your mic was cutting in a little bit. I think it's fine now.
Yeah, it's the playback.
Yeah.
Always the excuse should always be playback. I was just on the air on for the Cosmos. That's probably why. Man, they're so frazzled. Even their most experienced guy, it just man, when Mike Conley shoots air balls, you're in trouble. You gave up on the play.
They really needed that.
They did. That was like stopping the bleeding right there. Well, let's hope the Nuggets win if they face up against Boston. That's all we care about is Boston not winning. It is a better right now, Nick. It is better for them than what New York went through in the first half. Trying to look at the bright side here. And New York was able to cut the lead down to 6 at what time in that second half before it all fell apart.
Yeah, wasn't correct me if I'm wrong, Gerald, but wasn't the half with the New York Pacers game? Pacers were up 15, right?
Yes, 15 and a half, down by as many as 24, I think. And they got as close as 6, but yeah, once they heard Brunson broke his hand, that was yeah. Alan, you're right. They just whatever plan that they do defensively, that what the adjustments that they make. Malone is really good at those adjustments, and that's where it counts, Nick. That's what we're seeing is those adjustments right now.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Hopefully Minnesota reacts.
I'd like to see a close game. We'll see. I have my doubts that it will happen because again, this is a very young, inexperienced, emotional team at this level. So they're getting the experience now. And so if they do get beat, I know that Ant-Man will probably utilize this and use this for inspiration going forward. So that'll be good for that. That'll be good for that team. I don't know if they'll keep the cat ant combo if it does not come out well tonight, but we'll see. All right. So thank you everybody for being here. Alan, Joe Soro is somewhere in the chat. He's watching as always, leering in as only he can. M24, what's up? I'm on Heineken. My God, Heineken number 7. He's blasted. Would you rather have Denver getting number 2 or Boston get number 2 for Denver? Yeah, that is not even a question, Mish M24. If you're a true Lakers fan, you do not want number 18 for Boston. No, I'm not saying I got to break up. I'm not asking to break up. I'm just saying, Pale Fox. Is that what is going to happen? Is that going to be the essence of what's going to happen in Minnesota? Is the breakup of Cat and Ant going to happen this offseason? We'll see. I mean, if they don't win a championship, that's one of the things that they'll look at because of whatever the price tag is involved. I certainly don't think they should. I think they play best together. I think Gobert is, as Allen has tried to put it distinctly, his deficiencies. Allen, I don't think if Denver loses, I think they're just going to blame it on the fact that they need better depth, retool a little bit. If they lose, I don't think there's much you can do with that, with that starting five. That starting five is so good for them. If Denver loses, but yeah, if Minnesota loses, there's going to be some interesting thing goes on. Plus, Mike Conley is not getting any younger. What's up, Lou? Well, he looked nervous. He looked out of sync, but he still has a chance to step it up. They're letting Jokic have that 3-point shot, which I don't know if I would do that, but all right. Got to challenge him, I think, a little bit stronger. Well, Reed has been terrible, Alan. You said it yourself. Why are you ducking your head, Rudy? That's crazy, Nick. You're 7-1. Why the heck you're ducking your head?
He's always been a bit of a coward, Gerald.
Unbelievable. I think they should go inside. They're not hot from the outside. I would try to power it inside. Man, they're missing shots right now that they should be getting, and Jokic just saved them. I would be on Gobert right now yelling at him. That is your rebound. Why are you just being so passive?
Gerald, I just I still don't understand. Like each and every time I watch Gobert play, I'm not saying he isn't a good defender or a great defender, right? But like for him to have won 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards, I'm befuddled a little bit.
Well, again, like you said, Nick, I agree. If you're a defensive player of the year, guess what you're doing? You're putting a body on Jokic and not letting him have a free run on an offensive rebound.
Gobert has been letting Jokic win all those around the rim rebounds and baskets.
Exactly. Stop being a wuss. Oh, come on. And you have Christian Brown on you and you can't even drive on him? You see, that's the thing right there. If I was a coach, I would be so mad. Why is Ant not taking that ball in? Christian Brown on you.
Gerald, Denver's playing that sticky defense that Minnesota was playing on them in the first couple games.
It's true. It's a good point. Was Ant so worried about the double teams? There you go.
Gerald, they were within 10 like a minute ago, and now
Oh,
the gates are open.
they've not had a good time closing out quarters. You remember what happened the other day with Jamal Murray. So
Yeah, this is tough.
you gotta dish that ball, Conley, or take it up stronger. Again, as I said before, Murray is the key to their success. It's not Jokic, it's Murray. Murray plays well, you guys are dead. Dead in the water. Oh, I didn't know today was Joe's 16th anniversary. What do you know? Nick? What a coinky dink.
Oh, it's his 16th anniversary? Oh,
Looks like
congrats,
it,
Joe.
what I'm seeing on Facebook.
Congrats, Joe.
That's why he was unavailable yesterday. So, Alan says Denver always goes on offensive bursts and not allowing. Yep, that's they went on runs. They're really good once at going on runs, and that's what they did. Close out the first half there. What's for dinner, G? You know what? I don't know yet, Devotion. I know my wife and son are out because my son is here visiting for a couple days. So I know they're out. I had to stay and record, so I could not go out. So they said they're going to call me from wherever that, tell me what they want. So, or ask me what I want. So we'll see. Yeah, you cannot have that kind of disadvantage, Pale, for the Nuggets right there. I mean, just they're dominating on the boards. Gobert is just so passive. If I'm 7-1, I've seen him in live in person, Nick. 2-1, he's 7-1, 270, right around there, 260 maybe. I am not being that passive. I am throwing my weight around, throwing my body around on Jokic and making his life miserable. Oh, I'll try to, Devotion. Absolutely. Is Murray one of the clutchest players ever? You know what, Alan? I'm not going to say otherwise. I would say yes. He is. He lives for that moment. He's just one of those players. He's not an all-star. And yet he does so well in the playoffs. I mean, we started seeing this in the bubble when he was having those mano-a-mano games against Donovan Mitchell in Utah. Remember when they were both going for 50? I mean, he is the player that you want on your team, that he takes a step up in the playoffs. He lives for the moment. But great to have everybody there on YouTube. Deep Purple, Gerald, where do you find time to sleep? After I finish throwing it up of the audio, I try to go ahead and maybe catch a little bit of sleep. Naps work whenever possible, even though I wasn't able to do that today, but naps works. So appreciate the tears of joy. I told you we're Laker Nick and I and Joe and Magic Man. We're gonna try and and everybody else, the Lakerholics, John Costa. We're all gonna try to be here year round for you guys and try to see if we can make something special. I mean, it's hard for us because we don't have the audience yet that we need to sustain this, but we're doing our best. We're doing our best so to stay around as best we can. So. I am not a coffee drinker. I was a caffeine drinker most of my life with Coca-Cola, like Tom, and I got off it in my 40s. It was taking a toll on my health, and I decided to walk away. Cold turkey, by the way. What's up, Joe?
What's up?
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary to Joe and Mrs. Soul. So how in the world have you been able to keep her with you for 16 years? Amazing. Bribery? Blackmail photos?
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make
and girth.
Well, congratulations. That is no small feat in today's era. To anything over 10 years is just absolutely amazing to me.
Is it really?
From what I've seen, most of my friends, yeah. I mean, I'm going on 20 this year, and people think that's like a small miracle. So,
yeah, it went by pretty quick.
It does. I know my daughter's graduating from one of my daughters is graduating from high school this week, and yeah, just
Mine is graduating from middle school.
Like just happened just the other day. They were born. Like, what the hell? Devotion says, "Congrats, Joe."
Thank you, sir.
Pale Fox says, "Family first, Joe."
Familia es todo.
YouTube is going crazy. So great to have you here with all the feedback. Yeah, we will do a show later tonight, I think. Nightcap or just after the game?
I guess we could have a nightcap after the game.
Yeah, there you go. Congrats, Joe, or unlucky, depending on how you look at
it. No, I've got good luck.
Now, Xbox, don't say that. Didn't you the other night have talked about? You just talked a little bit about the young lady in your life, Xbox. So, sounds like you're a lucky man yourself. Alan says only counts for those in a prison marriage.
Wow, what a surprise! Alan would say something like that.
Xbox is at the beach. In an Australian beach, my man. Oh my God. I envy you, my friend. I've been with her 13 years. She lives in a different city. That's why we're still together. Oh, that's funny. Long distance relationship still works. I'm asking, but yeah, everyone, I will set up for a nightcap right after today. Yeah, so let's see what we'll do there. That's why I'm asking. We had an impromptu magic show last night, so yep, calling me out of blue. And Gerald set it up. Okay, all right, Magic Man. You know, that was all Magic Man, Xbox. So he wanted to do it, and I was out there. I could be able to set up for him. So yeah, he wanted to take some things off his chest, I guess, in regards to Anthony Davis. So and he got a chance. Magic Man last night.
Yeah. Was it all because of that they're putting blame on AD now for having fired Darvin Ham, huh?
Yeah.
See what kind of spineless cowards these guys are?
Yep. And Alan, you're going to check it out later. Well, you going to sleep, you getting sleep is the most amazing thing, first off. But Alan, when you check it out, if you see us go off the air for a second or Magic Man go off the air, that was me trying to answer a text from Joe because I was trying to control it from my phone. So my bad on that. So just that you know, it was my bad. So like every time Joe was texting me, I went to go answer it. Then I'm like, oh, crap. Magic Man is off the air. Let me go ahead and go back onto and get Magic Man back on the air.
Friday.
Well, yeah, I can understand. You know, he runs a lot of shows concurrently with our show. I know we split our audience a lot. So, but we're just grateful for anyone. Huh?
Split who?
Empire Jeff, he runs a lot of shows concurrently with ours, so I know that our audience gets split.
So why does he do that?
You'll have to ask him. I mean, it's a free country.
I'll find him.
You'll find him. Well, I'm hoping you find him because you guys got that show on the Chris Paul trade that you guys keep threatening us with, that I'm supposed to be on pins and needles waiting for. So I know you said it's coming. I'm not going to doubt you. So. All right, there's that. All right, I'll set up the nightcap right now on playback. I mean on Talk Studio. We'll do that right now. What about 7:30-ish?
Yeah, we can probably have it any time in the next 10 minutes because this game is over.
We'll see. We'll see.
He's a big guy. You can't blame.
Setting up the nightcap now. All right. Can I check what time 7:30 is in the Gold Coast? All right. LA to Gold Coast. Time difference. Yes, Mr. Man on the Beach. Time is 17 hours ahead. So 12:30 in the afternoon for you, I think, Xbox, if my math is right.
Perfect. Everything down to the last minute details.
So Nick, are you still there with us?
Hey Gerald. Hey Joe, what's up?
Hey, Nick, how you doing?
I do want to ask you in regards to the P. Diddy thing. I guess because the statute of limitations, and this was clarified after I went off the air the other night. I guess the P. Diddy thing, because of the statute of limitations in California, he will not be prosecuted for the videotape and what went on in the videotape, but he is still under the auspices of a federal investigation. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right, Gerald. So that's completely different. And I think that the statute of limitations for that type of claim is 5 years.
Yes.
And so obviously we're talking 2016, it'd be 8. And and I think that if there was a claim, assuming it was still within the statute of limitations, I think it could only be against the hotel, given the fact that
but they changed ownership in that period of time, from what I understand. So,
oh yeah, but
conveniently, by the way.
yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that since the lady in the video, Cassie Ventura, she had signed a settlement agreement. Um, uh, ass- Assuming the claim was still live and she could bring the claim, that claim would be barred because of the settlement agreement. Obviously, if she hadn't signed that, then she could go after him civilly.
Yeah. So I don't know. I know there's a lot of outrage right now in regards to the fact that California can't prosecute him and that he's going to get away scot-free on that end. But correct me if I'm wrong, I think the federal investigation is not in regards to assault or battery. It's regards to trafficking.
That's right, Gerald. Yeah.
Okay.
So I actually do think that he's eventually going to get charged because they did raid his homes, I think, in both LA and Miami.
And the feds won't go to that kind of expense unless they actually got something on him.
Not only that, but like I assume what they're doing right now, obviously, is combing through the evidence, building their case. They're gonna have like an airtight complaint against Sean Combs. Uh, I'd expect probably like formal charges to be filed against him, maybe sometime this summer, early fall.
I believe it. That's. I wouldn't be surprised, but how could they connect? Could they connect the dots between that investigation and what that came out of it, or could they just use that as evidence?
Yeah, well, that's actually one theory, Gerald. They're thinking that this tape was leaked because it was in Sean Combs's files when the feds raided his property a couple months ago.
Because he paid 50 grand for it.
That's right. So like that was, I don't know why he didn't have the video itself just destroyed, right? It actually shocks me that 50 grand was able to keep this under wraps for like 8 years.
Yeah, that's
It seems
that
like
part doesn't surprise me too much.
it kind of seems like chump change though. I don't know, Joe, like 50 grand.
That's yeah, it is. That's a cheap.
So who collected the 50 grand?
The previous hotel owners.
Yeah, the hotel.
So he got one of the owners or the, let's say, hotel manager to agree to not show it, and he got 50 grand for it. Was that, did he get 50 grand legally?
I no, I think the 50 grand was given under the table, and the video and
So
the
now he's
video,
in trouble.
yeah, and then the video itself was given to Sean Combs, and then the video itself was disclosed, Joe, because you might have heard or seen that like a couple months ago his properties got raided, and so they're saying that video was found, as part of the raids.
I don't know. I don't understand why these people are around him. He's been a piece of sewage shit his entire existence. These people are so desperate to be famous and be around the it crowd, yet this guy is a complete scumbag, and I'm surprised that there hasn't been anyone that's broke him in half already. I'm not talking about getting in a car and shooting him like all those other cowards. I'm talking about straight up, face to face, like a man, and just unloading. I don't understand why that's not happening. I don't get it.
Joe, there's also the rumor that this guy's the guy who actually ended up getting Biggie Smalls killed.
I don't believe that. I think it's in both cases it's bull crap. I don't care who you are. He was in that car when it got shot up. He's not gonna risk his life planning something like that. Same thing happened with Suge when they got shot. I'm like, Suge was a part of the what do you call it? The Tupac murder. I'm like, dude, he was in the car. He was sitting next to him. Why would you put a hit on somebody while you're driving? Literally 6-7 inches away from the guy. That doesn't make any sense to me unless both of them are batshit crazy, which I can't give those guys that kind of credit. They're not that kind of guy. Does that make sense? That you're going to put a hit on somebody and you're in the car with them? A bullet doesn't have a name on it, man. That thing could fling out anywhere.
Yeah, and I think Suge even got grazed by a bullet, Joe.
He did. He got hit pretty good, actually, from what I heard. I think it was 2 or 3 bullets.
By the way, Joe, M24 on YouTube said he delivered a package to a customer for Amazon in Marble Falls, Texas. He wants to make a golf course on his property, and he mentioned to him Sin Blades.
Oh, that's great. If you can get the contact info, I can bridge the gap, and you would be well compensated. That's for sure.
You heard that, M24.
At 24, you know my website. You obviously know how to get a hold of me here. Shoot me a message, and then we'll connect it.
Frank is here. Happy that he doesn't have to deal with a game 7.
It's guys, this issue, these issues with these rich and famous people. People need to stop letting these people control. We keep talking about all the abuse stuff, yet no one's taking care of the root problem. The cops are not going to help you. And it's not because they don't want to. It's too many of these numbskulls settle. Too many people allow themselves to enable. It's not, the value and the principles are just not there. You need next level justice. Next level justice, unfortunately, means handling your own business. And again, I'm going to be very clear here. I am not talking about being in a car and shooting like a coward. I'm talking face to face, handling your business, protecting the people around you. Just not enough.
Very well said, Alan. Has to be you could be right on that one.
It's a power thing. When you're an insecure rat, and a rat doesn't. That's just a description. Obviously, rats are a species that will do anything to survive. Theirs is about survival in a crazy world. But a full functioning human being that has all these advantages, yet feels that they need to be abusive, not physically, not just physically, but just using that power to control people. And this is the same piece of shit that always puts hashtag Black excellence, yet he's smacking around Black women in a hotel.
Joe, not just smacking, kicking, and throwing things.
Oh yeah. It's the only time I would allow that is if that person hurt my children or something, or their children. Then it's game on. But when someone's trying to walk away and get away from whatever the hell you did to her before, yeah, that's unacceptable. Oh yeah, that's not the first time, guys. Come on. I'm going to take a wild guess that guy's done that at least 30, 40, 50 times in his life. You see, and if there was a threat, he would never do that stuff. Where are these people's protectors, man? Where are these women's protectors? That's an important thing in life to have. That's why there are fathers and brothers and male cousins and people in your life that they're supposed to protect. That's our job. Yeah, I saw it. I read it.
By the way, M24, he took a screenshot of the guy's address. Just to give you a heads up, Joe.
Excellent.
If you want to send over to Joe, remember he has his Johnny Blade on Facebook, Joe Soro LFB on Twitter, or you can send it to LakersFastBreak@yahoo.com.
I'm gonna send. Is it M? Who was it again?
Mission 24.
Mission 24. So Mission, I'm gonna put my email address on where's our Scoreboard?
He's on YouTube right now.
Okay,
Just let you know. He's on our YouTube feed.
For some weird reason, our YouTube feed on my computer is frozen. Let me restart it again. Where are we here?
Exactly, Xbox. Refresh it.
I don't know what the hell's going on here. Why isn't it showing any chat room stuff? Is it on a different feed?
There's two feeds. It regurgitated another feed again, and if I take that feed off now for some reason, it'll take off both. So I don't want to mess
All right.
with that.
I think I got the right one.
I had a pain in the ass trying to get it on the first time.
Okay, I got it.
M24, he's got you taken care of right now. Thank you again for thinking of Joe on that.
Yeah, just send the info there, bud. And if this thing moves forward, you and I will discuss some stuff on the phone. God, 2 lame-ass game 7s.
Well, when Ant only scores 4 points, Joe, and we're in the third quarter, you're doomed.
And Gerald, when Gobert plays like a coward,
Yes,
it's
agreed.
not a good situation.
It's been like a wuss.
When Gobert plays like Gobert, you mean?
Oh, when he plays with force, but then like AD does that too sometimes where he gets passive and just watches the game, and it's really irritating, especially AD being a 6'11", 270, whatever. And when Gobert is 7'1", 270, and it's just like, man, you see them now, they're just, okay, they got a nice run going on, but they're still 12 down. Frank, it's just frustrating. I mean, there were several times in the first half, Frank, where he just gave up, and early in this third quarter too, where he just was so passive, giving up so much to Denver. So, I mean, I'm not too disappointed because of the fact we would have had to trade up to get him. But Derek Lively, what a great job yesterday. Plus 28, 12 points, 15 rebounds. Man, that's a rookie doing that. That's just so that, I'm happy for you, Frank, that he came through like that. I just was sad to see it come down to a review, as always Secaucus deciding the game as opposed to being decided on the court.
Yeah, Mission 24, it's a lot easier to get a license in Texas. I think all you have to do is fill out an application, and it's pretty quick. I don't have to go through the rigors of what they have to do in California.
Why does that not surprise me?
Because California are a bunch of tax whore pieces of shit that want your money all the time. $300 for a sewage clearance that I don't even own.
What's up, FL24? No, he fouled him, Frank. I saw it. I absolutely saw the foul, but I don't know. Again, when it comes down to that last few seconds, we've been burned. Lakers have been burned by it on more than one occasion. So you know what? It is what it is. It was a foul, and you know what? Shea has no one to blame but himself. So their rebounding issues late. Again, that's something they'll address and work on. They have like 500 draft picks. I went over it last night on how many draft picks they have to 2030. They have 19 draft picks alone in 2029. I'm not kidding you. 19 of the 60. That's almost a third of the draft picks currently. Where's no? It's 14. I'm sorry, my bad. 14 draft picks in 2029. 14. Yeah, they can't.
Interesting stat is since 1983, when the first Defensive Player of the Year award was given out, there's only been 3 times where the Defensive Player of the Year won a championship.
It doesn't look like it's going to be this year.
And then when you look at the MVP, it was a while there where the MVPs just never seem to win, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to look at this. So Jokic, it's funny, Jokic wins the year. He doesn't get the MVP when he should have won it that year. But we're going to need him to win it this year. Giannis won MVPs when he didn't win. Let's see, where are we? Steph Curry was before Jokic, it was Steph Curry in 15. Let's see, LeBron in 12 and 13, back to back. Ooh, that was good.
They needed that.
I tried to, JSJ. Well, if they're shoot like that, Alan, it could be. And this guy right here has got to be the guy that does it.
Yeah,
for
but
him,
look at
too.
that setting up at the top of the key the way they did. That's just not good.
No,
Ugh, this whole offense is.
it's ISO.
Ugh. Look at that.
You're lucky you hit that, but that's still, you had 1 second left. That's not good offense. That's like Lakers. Oh, we're going to hope and pray that it goes in offense. And there you go. There. Oh, man, you can't give him a look like that.
All right, another score here, and they're going to call a timeout. But I'd go to the basket right now.
Too much one-on-one and to work with your offense. See, that's what happens. You forced it. I think that was your game right there. That was your game right there. Because Denver hasn't scored 0 field goals in 5.5 minutes. That was your window.
Will you show us the damn play just from before, you fucking idiots?
Joe, Xbox says, Joe, let's explore this turf thing, mate.
Down under?
Well, Joe knows what you need. That's for sure.
I can get turf shipped anywhere on this planet. If somebody wants to pay, I can make it happen. If you've got a market there, let's say you have a contractor or contractors that want to put, I don't know, turf in a development, housing development. That would be ideal. I've never looked into Mexico or Canada. Canada isn't much, at least not from what I've seen, as much of a hotbed because of the cold weather and politics of Canada there. Mexico is Mexico. They don't really push for that over there either. But I'm not sure what it would be in Australia.
He's thinking home development.
Yeah, if there's something there, we can make some things work. But we would need to set up shop. And I can come out there and train people to install. The stuff can be made in the US. most of it comes from Vietnam and in Mexico right now.
Okay, so you got the YouTube feed on. Okay.
Yeah. China, because of the tariffs here, they had to take a little side route to Vietnam. It's essentially a lot of them are Chinese-owned companies that started making turf in Vietnam. In the end, it doesn't matter because people want the lowest price in the end, and it just costs more money to make it here than it does in China or Vietnam or Mexico. But I wouldn't worry about that. The supplies we'll get there. It's the market that we need. If we get the market, we get enough work going over there, we can definitely create something over there.
Good question, FL24. What's the lifespan of turf, Joe? 15, 30 years? What do you
Depending
think?
on the foot traffic, I've had mine in my front yard for 5 years right now, and you'd never be able to tell if it got put in 5 years ago or last weekend. Turf's supposed to last 15 years. The warranty I have is 15 years. It prorates after 4, and then it starts to go down in percentages, 70, 60, 50%. But foot traffic's what's going to dictate whether the turf is going to get compromised quicker versus not.
What about sun exposure? FL24 is asking.
It's UV protected. It's very good. It does get hot. There's ways to cool it down if you're in the desert, let's say, where it can get hot.
Gerald, I know there's like a lot of golf courses in and around the strip in Vegas. Are those golf courses mostly turf or natural grass?
Most are turf. Natural grass has a tough time with the sun if there's direct exposure to it for lasting. I know there's a golf course. Well, it depends on the golf course. Like the TPCs, the one here in Middletown, those are grass. The one that I live nearby, within it's close enough to me. That one is a short line. That's all grass, but that one gets beat to hell by the sun, and they don't maintain it very well. From when I
and that's the other problem with the industry is maintaining, because you get the edges sometimes will get. God, you got to hit that, dude. Come on. You got to pay attention to just the basic stuff. Most people don't. People can barely wash their cars, let alone pay attention to little weeds on the edges of turf or whatever.
I like it. They're letting it go.
Gerald, we need to get Joe some of those Vegas contracts.
That's true. That's true. Come on, man. Why are you shooting that?
They have had every opportunity to win this game, and they're going to choke on it because
it's every team too. It's not just them. Every team plays like this. The Vegas contracts the Nevada contracts in general will come because it's very likely that we're going to establish the corrupt stuff in Nevada. All the business stuff is going to be out of Nevada, and there's going to be I'll be spending a lot more time in that area here the next year or two. There you go. See what happens when you get to the damn basket? Except you got to make that shot, though.
But they've had every opportunity. Cat and
it's hard, man, because Karl Anthony Towns is soft, and then Gobert is as soft as yogurt. That's why I call him yogurt. He's soft as yogurt.
Again, you need an invite, Magic Man? What the hell? I don't have an invite.
You know what? Just for that, Magic, we're not going to invite you. So it's a lesson to be learned. That's what happens when you uninvite yourself.
He's a creator. I don't know why he needs to invite himself. That's so weird. I don't know why.
Hey, better for the children around walking around than a bunch of skanks with their asses handed now, right?
Yeah. Well, that was EDC all weekend long. There you go. I invited you to the stage, Magic Man. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, Magic. Maybe you should something.
They are winning the third 21-8, and we're still talking crap. Yes, Pale Fox, that's what we do.
Guys, until Minnesota goes up by 6 or 7, this thing's in Denver's control.
That was a nice move. Why is Ant sitting down right now?
Because he's resting him for the fourth.
Sean, we can't hear you. You're talking, but we can't hear you.
Why is that a goaltend? That was not a goaltend. Could be a goaltend. Looked like it was out in front of the rim, but no one can hear Sean.
Sorry, Sean. You're gonna have to come back tomorrow, bud. No hard feelings. Or maybe it is.
Yeah, JSJ, big choke job by Ant.
Joe's going to start saying, come back next season.
What a sloppy play.
I don't know. He's just not.
Pale Fox, yeah, they had it to 2.
He doesn't do the little things that for a guy that needs to be great. That's why it's up until this year. He has never won.
Oh, nice. There you go. All the way.
Look at that. Look at that speed. Jamal had the angle on him. He still couldn't get him.
What's up, Magic? Can you hear us now? Magic is still quiet.
Sorry, Magic.
I heard something.
Better fix your stuff before you come on here, bud. What?
They were okay. That's what I don't like, Joe. Okay, playoff basketball. 2 possessions ago, they were wrestling each other underneath, smacking each other in the face.
It's because it's fixed. That's why.
And then 2 possessions later, Jokic gets bailed out on a call.
That's how they fix these things.
That was weak. That was weak.
I'm just happy. It's a good thing Shaw's not here.
No, Joe, your words, like you said to me, is, man, this podcast is so much better without Sean.
Oh, man. Yeah.
You got to use the words that you used on me.
Yeah, it was so good.
That's okay. I got you back last night.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
Watch the show. Oh, wow. Just think if he'd had hit some shots, him and Kat, early on in this quarter. Man.
They did.
I mean,
no,
well,
they were bad until halfway through the quarter.
Yeah, when they started making shots, they came back.
Yeah.
Now Denver is scared to death now because if this fool starts going off in the fourth quarter, they're done.
Yeah, no, I think at one point, Joe, it's doable.
That's
I wonder when Sean's going to be here because I don't know where he is. He's not reading anything or hearing him.
Oh, he's in the chat.
I don't know. I don't see anything. I'm not seeing anything right now or reading anything.
I just I invited him, Gerald.
I uninvited him, so we're even.
Sean, you there?
Sean, you're muted.
It's okay. He's probably just tired.
I think this is the NBA Finals right here. This quarter.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what, let's give some thanks to Sean for giving it his all, but we know he's not here right now.
I see him. What's up, Sean? I see you. I'm on YouTube and I see you. I just saw you, but you're on mute. Your mic is muted. I see you, Sean, but I can't hear you.
Gerald, he has that little Wi-Fi with the crossed out Wi-Fi symbol, so his Wi-Fi is like messed up, I think.
Yeah, his mic is also on mute. I'm looking on YouTube now. His mic is also on mute. I'm not surprised. His Wi-Fi hasn't always been too kind to him. Does Sean live in the woods? If you call Toronto, downtown Toronto, the woods, I guess.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, you may freely talk about Joe all you like.
One day, maybe
Joe,
Sean.
Joe,
maybe one day
Joe,
Sean will be here.
Joe, how was your colonic yesterday?
What do you mean?
All that shit that's coming out your mouth. They must have to clean out your ass first.
No, I don't do that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Did you get the sand out of your vagina?
I have a dong.
Guys are terrible. FL24, I've given up on that for a long time ago.
That's why I used the D word instead of the other D word.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't think kids are listening to this unless it's cool, bro. Which I'm still suspect on that.
Oh wow.
He says he's a minor.
Is Gobert not the man? I mean, haven't we been saying this all game?
Gobert.
That's a prayer.
Of course.
And of course he chokes the free throw.
He's got weird feet at the free throw line. Like he
has-
goes to tippy toes as he releases it.
He's
Weird.
got no touch at all.
Nice closeout.
Yeah, you're right.
Get to the basket. There you go.
Oh, and it still went in. He fumbled it in there. It's a foul.
I think Joe wears pantyhose, Alan, like Marv Albert.
Would you try an all beef front line and throw Cat in there
No.
No.
along with Reed? Gobert just
No.
a couple minutes? No?
Sean likes roast beef, if you know what I mean.
You wouldn't throw an all big guy out there? I'd try it.
I like roast beef and
Hail
horseradish
Fox.
sandwiches.
Joe's quote was 6 or 7, and then he said he would take it seriously.
Horseradish is an underrated condiment. I said condiment, not instrument. That's a good question, FL24.
Oh,
I have to go with a spicy Dijon. I like a spicy mustard.
is it Dijon or Dijon?
Dijon. It's French.
You cannot go for the fake all the time. They go for the fake.
Alan, why don't you live a little? What do you use? What,
Yeah. Why don't you live a little or don't live?
Joe, shut the fuck up. What do you know about mustard?
I love mustard.
Exactly. This is for
I
mustard.
know everything about
connoisseurs.
mustard.
Oh, do you? How do you get mustard?
I have no idea.
From mustard seeds. San
thought it
Diego
was-
State
I thought it was-
University, everybody.
I thought it was ketchup, but dyed yellow.
Uh-huh.
Reed can't go for those up fakes.
What do you go for, Gerald? Heinz mustard?
Heinz, Grey Poupon. Because I like several different kinds of mustards. So.
Yeah, I like the spicy kind myself.
Brown, spicy, yellow.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dijon.
brown's good. Yep.
I like it better than tuna helper myself.
Xbox, you disgusting.
You're right, Jay. Wingstop Ranch and the other place that has. Good
Oh!
Nice.
The other one is the Habit. I think they have the same ranch. Pretty close.
Aioli, nice garlic aioli. I'll take that.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, that's wide open. He'll hate that. Oh my
I-
God.
Gerald, do you like sauerkraut?
It's okay. Horseradish I'm better on than sauerkraut. I like horseradish when it's so spicy to make you cry
Your
and
eyes
make
water,
your
yeah.
nose flare up.
Yes, that's the best kind.
Sauerkraut's really good for you if you eat it.
Yep.
Got to do something.
Oh, you fumbled that. What the?
That was good defense, actually.
Wide open three.
No, he was covered, but he's
Oh
just.
yeah.
It was Conley.
Yeah.
You can tell you flopped.
Well,
Came
Gerald,
back,
you
yeah.
Gerald, you must like wasabi then, right?
It's good. Yes. All the way.
That means he's not in love with it. He likes it.
I'm not. I like it. Yes. You know what? The mustard that they have at Chinese restaurants, Magic Man.
Mm-hmm.
I like that type of mustard. I don't know what kind of mustard it is, but when they serve it, I'm just like, yeah, I'm all over that.
That's good stuff. I agree. I'm not sure what it is. I'm gonna have to ask next time.
Why do you have Christian Brown in the game?
Gerald, hot sauce or Tabasco?
Hot sauce. For some reason, I'm not a big Tabasco guy.
I like Tabasco.
Yeah, nothing wrong with yellow mustard, Xbox. I'm not going to argue with there, but so I usually like a little bit of seasoning or flavoring or spiciness to it. Brown mustard's underrated too.
Tabasco
Yes,
with
Pale, that's
Parmesan
right.
cheese and spaghetti is very good.
There you
Garlic bread.
go. Don't get me started.
Oh, you like garlic bread, huh?
Oh, I love garlic bread.
Mm-hmm.
You guys got it. Yep. I told them they need to cover Jokic, but they don't listen.
Italian food is great, Alan. My favorite restaurant is Italian. Yep. What are your three favorite Italian dishes, Alan? Like the go-to. Like you're never disappointed. Nice, FL24. Little garlic goes a long way. Too much and it can ruin a dish.
Chinese hot mustard. Okay. I didn't know if there was a classification or a certain identification or title for it. So
Did your country ban that Xbox?
chorizo? Oh my gosh, chorizo's so good with egg. Oh, he
'Cause-
stopped eating meat 6 months ago.
Because between Australia and Canada banning foods,
You know what Minnesota needs to stop doing? When they drive the ball in the lane, they need to stop always blindly looking at the 3-point pass. They've got wide open layups if they just go ahead and take it to the hole. It's amazing, the mentality. Just irritates me so much that you've got wide open layups time and time again, yet you want to go ahead and keep on trying for those threes.
Gerald, eggplant parm or chicken parm?
Chicken parm, not even close. My wife would tell you the opposite, but I say chicken.
Oh, stromboli is great. I don't know, man. Eggplant parm is really good.
Yeah, I know. I can't get into it. My wife can, but I just can't. I don't know why.
Oh. How's the burger cooked?
Fried chicken for me. I like burgers, but I fried chicken is always for me.
Are we doing charcoal, propane? What are we doing?
I'm sorry, we're doing it again to Alan. Sorry, Alan. I know you're on the diet.
Have some fucking self-control, man.
I mean, of course, Gerald chooses fried chicken.
I'm diabetic. You know, Alan, I'm diabetic. You think when people fucking talk about desserts, I don't want to gorge? I control myself.
It's a disease.
Yes?
You missed it.
I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
You will.
How? If I don't know the reference, how the fuck will I know?
You will know when I tell you. You will know. And you'll like it.
You vague motherfucker.
My favorite burger is Carl's, as far as regular. But if you're on the way to Las Vegas or you're on the way back from Las Vegas to LA, Mad Greek, ask for the Euro Burger. It is awesome because they've got the burger, but then they put the Euro meat on top of it, the special sauce or tzatziki sauce, your choice, filled up with veggies. There you go. Do I get the double Western at Carl's? I have. I don't do it often. I usually go Western bacon cheeseburger. I go without cheese. I usually go for just the onion rings, bacon, and sauce on it.
Gerald,
I'm not
why
a big
in the
cheese
dark?
guy unless it's provolone or mozzarella. Yes.
Why in the dark?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just because sunlight. That's all. I'll turn on the light for
Okay.
the nightcap. So
Okay.
that's
All
chill.
right.
Plus, it keeps
Fair
my
enough.
house cooler.
Yes, yes, it does.
It's already over.
Vegas-
it's already 100
yes.
degrees here in
Yeah,
Las
the
Vegas.
Vegas heat. Yeah, I need to remind myself. Gerald lives in one of the fucking hottest places on the planet.
Oh my God!
Spectacular shot by Rudy Gobert.
Damn, looks like we have a game.
Almost. Joe's number was 6.
Nice
Good steal. Is that McDaniels?
Nice
See, that's
steal.
the thing, Joe. The 50-50 balls would always go to Denver, and Minnesota was stopping it.
You mean they'd always get the 50 with the Lakers?
Yeah, Denver would always.
Yeah,
get
because the Lakers are sitting there with their thumb up their ass half the
But
time.
and they got the 50-50 ball here, but Minnesota stole it right away, which I was like, that's good. Alan hates us all, by the way. Just want to let you know.
I love life.
Just talk about food. If you're angry at Alan, just talk about food.
Okay. I've got tri-tip on the grill right now.
Dude, I'm telling you, here if I'm able to, Joe, and you're in town at the right time, I want to take you to Frankie D's. The tri-tip, seasoned tri-tip was to die for.
You need to take me there, and then the Palms
Yes.
for the was it crab or lobster
buffet? Yes, I had actually. Guess what I went to this morning for brunch? The Palms. To celebrate a birthday for someone. So yeah, and we had the champagne brunch today. Wasn't quite as good because of course you can't have there's no lobster, but the crab was good. Omelets, however you want them made. Crab legs, of course, like I said. Yeah, several different type of meats, prime rib. Yeah. Alan hates us.
Jokic is thinking this is a win-win situation for me. We win, we go to the Western Conference Finals. We lose, I get to go home quicker.
Bet on the horses, his horses.
Well, we hit the 6-point mark.
Yeah, we hit the 6-point mark.
Yeah, that number right there was what I was waiting to see. Now, if Denver doesn't score here, they could be down by 8, 9, and then that's when things get really messed up.
Cat has some of the dumbest fouls, and I know that I've talked.
And then he complains.
Yeah, I've talked.
You get him on the wrist, and he complained.
I've talked to T-Wolves fans. It irritates them so much when he has.
Nice shot, Jokic.
Now he has to play super soft.
Gerald, milkshake or slushy?
Milkshake. Milkshake all the way.
Where's the best milkshake in Vegas?
Good question.
Jack
I had a
Rabbit
really
Slips.
good one.
That's
in
a
the
fake
Virgin
restaurant. Shut the fuck up and let the man answer.
You will listen and like it.
I had a really good one the other day in the Virgin Hotel. Afters ice cream.
Oh,
Highly
okay.
recommended.
Okay.
Highly recommended. He's going to foul out, Alan, and that might cost them.
Chocolate.
Anything brownie-ish to me.
That's a good tough question here.
That is a good rainbow ice cream. I like.
Probably not. Yeah, Napoleon, and then
Chocolate chip. Solid,
chocolate chip. Yeah.
But they've got if you guys go to Afters in Virgin, all their stuff is all crazy. They don't have like standard run-of-the-mill flavors. They've got these crazy names and crazy combinations. So I think that's one of why the appeal there was for me. So yeah, if you guys go to Afters ice cream for Virgin Hotel, you'll understand what I mean, because it's not just basic chocolate or vanilla.
Yeah, and I'm pretty simple. I really do like the vanilla cones at Dairy Queen.
That's the guy you don't leave open.
Oh wow, they're letting him play.
Go to the basket. Go.
So casual. You know what, Edwards? You can't have it both ways. You cannot have it both ways. You guys mugged Jokic on that end.
Oh, Nasri got all ball.
Yeah. You cannot have it both ways.
Yeah, but that's a foul on Pope.
It is, but you can't have it both ways. If you're going to get it rough on one end, you're going to get it rough on the other.
And unlike Michael Jordan, Anthony Edwards doesn't have.
Oh, and you call a cheap ass foul like that. Oh.
It wasn't even a moving screen. What is the deal with these refs calling that a foul?
Adam Silver has made the call.
FL24, remember he didn't have tri-tip yet. He's not had tri-tip yet.
Nope.
That's right in his wheelhouse. Bad defense.
Porterhouse prime rib. That's my wheelhouse. When you have to explain what porterhouse is to somebody, I usually explain it and then just walk away.
What's a porterhouse?
I can't walk away.
Should have gotten it to Gobert. Oh, good shot, but Gobert was wide open for a dunk.
Yeah, but he doesn't trust Gobert. That's a smart
That's the
player
problem.
right there.
Yeah.
He's like, I can give this shit to Rudy.
I fell out. Gerald already did. He gave me an encyclopedic reference. already about it. The cut, the sauce, the taste,
Mm-hmm.
all 5 senses go into a
I mean,
tri-tip.
I'm telling you, that tri-tip I had the other day was to die for. Next show should be about your amazing guest who got all 4 games correct. Or 4 games wrong.
Who is that?
Who was that?
Oh,
M24. Joe will definitely be giving him a call if he's someone with the money looking to get a golf course in his house. So.
Yeah, for sure, Mission. This email me. We'll talk. We'll start dialogue. My email will have a phone number on there too. We can text as well or call. What city in Texas was it? I can't remember.
It's Mission City, I think.
Mission City. Okay.
Yeah, if I remember correctly. I'll look up. I'm looking it up right now. It was Marble Falls, Texas. I'm sorry. Marble Falls. But yeah, if you guys are looking for a great place for ice cream, open late at night, go to Afters in the Virgin Hotel.
Gerald.
Or there's Insomnia right across the street as well. Yes.
Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes.
Waffles. I'm not a pancake guy. I don't know why. I'm just not a pancake guy. Unless you load it with chocolate chips in it.
You don't like, you wouldn't eat blueberry pancakes? They're the bomb, Gerald.
I know. I don't know why. This didn't appeal to me. Pancakes have a flat taste to me.
Well, they make it. They make you feel more full than waffles.
I'll eat a chocolate chip pancake. I felt right because it's loaded with, if it's loaded with chocolate chips, I can deal with that. But yeah, it's just pancakes just don't appeal to me. I don't know.
So you've never had like ice cream and pancakes, Gerald?
No.
Okay.
I've had ice cream with waffles.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken and waffles. Waffles with I used to love Eggos.
Can't get enough of those hydrogenated oils and trans fats, eh?
Yeah. Tell me about
Gerald, what about Pop-Tarts?
Pop-Tarts, I used to love chocolate Pop-Tarts. My mom still at 90, I still have to make runs for her on strawberry. Unfrosted strawberry Pop-Tarts for her. But I don't eat it. I don't eat them anymore. But yeah, Magic Man, I mean, my gosh, if I knew then, back when I was a kid or younger man, what I know now, yeah, I would not have.
Yeah, all that hydrogenated oil is not good for us.
Yeah.
Even though they're tasty as hell, I agree.
They can't stop Murray.
Yeah, but you let him have that shot. Just make sure you keep putting the pressure on him.
Go drink some hydrogenated oil and let's watch the game.
I have Xbox. It is I think your description is probably the best way to say it.
Oh man, that was a killer move. And he misses a shot, of course.
Yeah, but the best player right there, Rudy Gobert, baby.
I agree with you 100%, Xbox.
Oh, he missed.
Oh, how do you miss that?
Oh, he got smacked in the face.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, Xbox. It was like, okay, Seinfeld got all of his friends together. That's great, but you gave them just like the shittiest script unknown to mankind in doing so.
For what?
Unfrosted on Netflix. It's absolutely horrible.
Jerry Seinfeld did a movie?
Yes.
Why?
Well, he's been in a couple of them. He did that B movie.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, but this
40
is
years ago.
One. This is his.
And I had to listen to him go, look, I'm flying.
This is his direct. He directed this one.
listening to Jerry Seinfeld is like it's like having a Q-tip hit your too deep into your ear. You know how that feeling is?
No, because
Yeah.
I've never stuck a Q-tip on my ear.
Yeah, well, you should do it for both ears.
Yeah, why don't you stick one up your
Just
nose?
stick one in your mouth too while you're at it.
I cannot believe we don't have a better following or audience yet. I don't understand why we have not appealed to a mass.
Because I think people have lost their sense of humor. Like literally.
Well, most of the people these days, they're too busy watching a bunch of people slap their dicks in a swimming pool and getting a lot of laughs doing that shit.
Oh, you mean that like the TikTok brainless crowd, Joe?
That's it, yeah. They don't understand this kind of comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Unfrosted is a movie on Netflix.
Ooh!
Oh!
Wow, that was a big play.
Yes.
Denver needs
It's
a
about the Pop-Tarts.
Denver needs a
and
bucket
battle
on this
between
possession.
Kellogg's and Toast cereal.
Oh no!
Wow,
Murray
kill the
made
spirit.
A huge mistake. You
Okay,
kidding
this could
me?
be it. This could be it.
Whoa!
Wow!
Biggest choke job I've ever seen
No, it's not.
Wow, Jamal
Okay, one of
Murray. What the fuck were you doing, man?
by Denver. Well, by the reigning champions, Joe.
Wow.
I mean, it's 14-point leads are not a big deal.
Denver's
They were up more than that.
Yeah, they were up by 15 at halftime. They've blown a 15-point lead. It's a 25-point swing.
Dude, we saw I've seen
You
the
guys
Portland
are going 0
Trailblazers.
for 4 on your predictions. That's what
I've
you
seen
get.
the Portland Trailblazers. Jeez, I can't even talk today.
So we're getting ripped now, Joe, because
That's
we were
because
wrong.
that's because you have a worm in your brain like Kennedy.
Pale. Okay, at least we're on the air, sticking our face out there in front of everyone can see. At least having the balls to say who we think is going to win or not win. So
What's he saying?
he's saying you guys are going 0 for 4 on your predictions. That's what you get for, as Joe said, community thinking.
Actually, technically 0 for 3.
Yeah, we thought Boston was going to win.
I never
Well,
predicted that game. It was,
So-
it was-
I never thought anybody was.
Being
I put
wrong
all my-
is part of the being wrong is, to quote Gil Grissom, being wrong is part of the job. At least we own it, brother.
Hale, you're more than welcome to come on the air at any time. We need as many panelists as we can get.
Yeah. Then we could talk shit to your face.
yeah.
Or yeah, because we do it to each other. So yeah, I mean, anybody wants to come on the show, we're fine. We just, again, if you just come and drop in, and we just want to get to know you first. Exactly,
I don't want to get to know you, but
Pale
you have a
Fox.
show.
Do you
Well, no,
think,
because
do you
people.
think
Well,
do you think off air when Joe calls me Canadian beer drinking, maple syrup sucking, whale blubber eating motherfucker? That
I just said I said it just like that too, with every word.
you're more than welcome to come on the air, Pale Fox, with us. It's right here. Lakers Fast Break at yahoo.com. We invite everyone. We've only had one person take us up on.
Yeah, we can't afford boots during the winter, Pale Fox. So we just
You know what's a funny commercial is I guess it's the AT&T version where they were making fun of Carmelo Anthony's suit from draft night 03. And they got Perk there and I can't remember who else.
iron board face Perk. By the way, our future head coach had the best line of the year.
What's that?
Well, were you watching the Pacers Knicks game at all, Gerald?
No, I was on Sirius XM because I was out.
Okay. So in talking about T.J. McConnell as a third option, he said J.J. Redick said, and I quote, "And Batman and Robin and Alfred. You need an Alfred." Alfred was a fucking butler. He wasn't a superhero.
Oh, what a recovery by Reed.
Well, technically, Batman wasn't a superhero either.
He was. What do
He
you
didn't
mean
have
he
powers.
wasn't?
What a recovery by Reed. That was, man, he has not shot the ball well at all in the series, but give him credit. He has played Jokic pretty good at times. Oh my gosh. Sean with the Caterpillars.
Stop spanking it, Sean. Jesus, we're in front of people here.
I was gonna say
What are you using? One of those fleshlights? Hey, Rudy, easy, Daddy on TV.
Oh, excuse me. I'll say vigilante.
Next time, don't make me correct you again.
Joe, go choke on some cow shit.
The love that we have for
I don't
each
live there anymore. What a player. Gave it his all and fouled out.
Okay, if you cannot win with a 10-point lead in 2 minutes left, that's very sad.
Could you imagine if Indiana wins and Minnesota in the finals?
Yeah.
The ratings would be 0.09.
It'd be the Midwest Sleeper Fest finals.
The Nuggets pull the Lakers here in the second half.
Eat some clock. At least you got Connolly with the ball.
You have with your veterans. What are you paying for?
Oh, call timeout.
No.
A jump ball.
He called a timeout.
Gerald, I'm not hearing the telecast. Did they call it a timeout or
No, jump
what?
ball.
He's calling a timeout.
It should be
And
a timeout.
Unbelievable.
Do they have a challenge or no?
I don't think you can challenge that, Nick.
Is Scott Foster? Yeah, Scott Foster must have made the call. So
Nas got it was his way. Couldn't see it.
Well, you couldn't challenge that anyway.
leave it to Scott Foster to ruin the game. Where's Chris Paul when you need him?
Scott Foster and his wife sleep in separate rooms. You can be sure about that.
Now that's a jump.
Well, Sean, as you know, Jeannie Buss and Jay Moore sleep in different apartments in the same building.
Is that true?
I did not know that, Nick.
Yes, she said that in an interview.
They're married and they live in separate apartments.
And this is information we need to know?
According to Ginny, yes.
Wow.
Pale Fox says, Sean,
At least
Joe's
Dick
16th
Van Dyke
anniversary.
and his wife slept in separate beds, but that was on TV.
Could Jay Moore be any more beta? Could you embarrass your husband anymore saying that garbage?
Seriously.
Jesus, what a piece of shit.
Pale Fox wanted to remind you, Sean, that it is Joe's 16th anniversary.
Sorry, Gerald. I don't think I understand.
Joe Joe's been married 16 years today.
Oh, Friday.
Friday.
Oh, okay.
See, I'm his friend. I would have that information, seeing as how he's told me that before.
Wow. Whew. Oh, harsh there.
What's harsh?
Nothing. It's okay. I see how it is. No, I'm just kidding.
Gerald,
Yes, sir.
we're not sensitive here. What's the
No, I'm just kidding with you, man.
scuttlebutt?
I'm
Oh,
just kidding.
okay.
Just
Yeah,
kidding
but
with you.
Gerald's sensitive.
Oh.
Kiss my ass.
That's
I
a
keep
big
you
miss.
on the air, don't I?
It's a big miss by Conley. He's usually pretty stout at the free throw line.
You've already gotten us banned on TikTok.
Gerald, what's Aura? What's that company Aura? That
TikTok?
The Wolves, no, the Wolves have it on their uniform. Aura.
I'm gonna check.
No, Minnesota. Is that some kind of air conditioning company or sleet removal?
I am not familiar with them.
Murray gets an easy deuce.
Official digital security.
Oh, that was just a dumb move by Cat.
Right, now we'll have to watch a 45-minute review.
What are you doing?
I'm telling you, Cat is dumb.
Oh, man. Wow.
Are you sure they won't blow this lead?
Damn.
It's a 5-point lead. Don't need a foul. You don't
Eat
need
clock.
a foul.
Eat the clock. Fuck.
Get
Why
back
isn't
to
anyone
Connolly.
moving?
Get back to Connolly. You don't need a
You
foul.
just need one more
here.
basket. Give it to your guy.
Oh, that was it right
Oh,
there.
That's how you make up for it.
Need a 3 here.
And
Nope.
that's
There you
it,
go,
folks.
That's the game.
That's all she wrote.
All right, you guys have a great night.
Thank you, everyone, for watching us on playback. We'll coming up with the nightcap right now. So Denver is done. No more reigning
Ding
champ.
dong, the witch is dead. Witch, oh witch. Michael Malone, you bitch.
Who is your daddy now? Who is
Michael
your daddy now?
Malone. Right here, Michael Malone. Fuck you, Michael Malone.
Who is your daddy now?
Gerald, Sean, I hope this puts in perspective how hard it is to like
Repeat.
do back to back, let alone 3P.
Mm-hmm. Blew a 15-point lead.
He and
waved
waves goodbye
by.
to the cloud. Yeah.
And they didn't even get a good game from him.
From him. No.
Yeah.
He had 2 points in the first half.
Was that necessary to push him into the crowd?
My fear, Gerald, Sean, and Joe, if you're still on, is that I'm not sure that Minnesota or Dallas could beat Boston.
Oh, I think they can. I think Minnesota can. I saw if Minnesota guards the 3-point line the way they did against Phoenix, Nick, I think they can. I really think they can.
Okay.
I wish I could just you take a look at how they played defense in game 3 and game 4 in Phoenix, and that might change your mind, because they literally took everything away from off the 3-point line. Oh, there's Alex Rodriguez. There you go.
Oh yeah, he's gonna have real great sex tonight when he looks at himself up on his ceiling again.
Guys are harsh. I sent the link out already. We'll see you coming up here in just a second, right on The Nightcap with Joe Soro. Thank you, everyone, for being part of what we're doing on Playback.